Trouble is brewing within the Orange Democratic movement, with a section of MPs defying the party leader's position on his choice of majority leader. NTV has learnt of a plot to force a fresh parliamentary group meeting and have a vote between nominated MP John Mbadi and Ugunja MP Opiyo Wandayi over who between the two is more popular and thus assume the leader of majority position. NTV senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Mureithi has been on this beat and now reports of the piling pressure on the ODM party leader Raila Odinga to rescind the Wandayi decision.
With the Azimio One Kenya coalition still smarting from the loss of the 9th August presidential election, bringing back its house to order to assume the opposition role, its leadership still seems shaky as the battle for who will lead the National Assembly now persists. The battle between Ugunja MP Opiyo Wandayi and nominated MP John Mbadi, who believes he is still the senior-most politician in the ODM party and thus should be rewarded with the position of majority leader.
Someone must explain to me exactly why I am now being bypassed and Opiyo Wandayi is supposed to be the leader and yet I'm still the chairman, unless it is a vote of no confidence on the position of the chair.
On Wednesday, NTV spoke with former Suba South MP and now nominated MP John Mbadi, who believes there should be no more discussion over who is boss between him and Wandayi in the August House.
How then would you have Opiyo Wandayi, who is my junior in the party, leading me in the National Assembly? It does not make sense unless you tell me now to surrender also the position of chairmanship.
When you think about it, that in the party he will be the chair and on the floor of the House he's not then the leader of the delegation. So there are going to be issues there, so the party must move in very quickly to regularize that one.
In the run-up to the August 9 elections, Mbadi dropped his bid for Homa Bay governor after he was prevailed upon by the party and promised a cabinet position. But now, Mbadi, who was nominated to the National Assembly as a fallback plan, says he cannot come to the House and just become an ordinary member.
I am the national chairman of ODM. Why would one ignore the fact that I was the minority leader in the previous parliament? In the last parliament, why would one ignore the fact that I'm the most experienced now member of the National Assembly from the ODM party?
Wandayi was named as leader of the Azimio One Kenya coalition in parliament over the weekend in Machakos County, where it is understood the Azimio One Kenya Council bypassed Mbadi despite 3 names having been given to the leadership.
After that, the members decided that we vote. But along the way, again, they changed their mind and said that the names would be forwarded to the Azimio Council for the party leaders to pick any of the leader from the 3 names.
A majority of MPs from Azimio One Kenya are hell-bent on having Wandayi take over the position, as others say the position should be held by Mbadi.
You cannot lead members who are elected when you are nominated, to be very sincere. And then chairmanship is for ODM, the leadership is for Azimio.
For us in the party, ODM, we have a tradition. The moment the party leader appends his signature on any issue, it is considered settled.
Parties have leaders. Once a leader has pronounced himself on a matter, I think any other person does not qualify to revisit the same issue.
Immediately, members of parliament come out of a week-long induction. The next order of business will be the election of their leaders and formation of committees. But for the ODM political party, trouble is just beginning. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV at Safari Park, Nairobi County.